Hello everybody, welcome back to Bio Shorts. This is going to be a week of our Darker Purpose game developed and published by Avidly Wild Games, released in January 2014, so it's getting up there a bit. This game is to be described as, at this point, a classic top-down twin-stick shooter dungeon crawler roguelike. Much in the sense of like The Binding of Isaac, Nuclear Throne, Enter the Gungeon, stuff like that. The story is a bit on the dark side, which, looking at the title, makes sense. Journey to the dark heart of Edgewood Home for Lost Children is fiendishly difficult action RPG. When our teacher stepped out of the classroom a month ago, Cordy never imagined that he would be gone for good. Now our fellow students have turned on each other as the school descends into chaos. Now, as far as my skill with this game goes, or what I know about it, I've played one run of this for a collaboration that never saw the light of day. Something I'm still rather ornery about, but you know. It wasn't up to me to do any of the editing, and the guy who was up for it suddenly wasn't anymore. Anyway, so yeah, I have played this a bit. The one thing I still remember from that is that I have aligned this grossly incorrectly, for which I do apologize. But yeah, it's that played this with a controller, but that the layout for it was awkward. In any case, that's enough talking. I do need to use my keyboard to get through the menus here, but after that I can use the controller. So let's start up a new game. I did reset my save file, even though it was only one run. That wasn't all that amazing, I guess. Which makes sense, because that one run was my first one. In any case, elderly Miss L trusted three of his students most. Regan was pretty and all did as she told, for they sought her favor. Don't worry, I'm not gonna read all of this for those aware for this, but this is like the first one, so I guess it's important to the story, I guess, so yeah. Connoril was strong and all did as she told, for they feared her power. The third, Cordy, was so shy that no one had ever heard her say a word. One day before Cordy's 9th birthday, Mr. L was summoned to the administrator's office. He left the tree in control of the room. The charismatic children ran to Regan, the athletic to Connoril, and the remainder drifted to Cordy. Regan's followers cackled as they joked and danced. Connoril's grunted as they sparred, and the quiet ones huddled closer to the corner, and Mr. L never came back. And Cordy saw Connoril and Regan signal each other, and then all the beautiful and powerful children attacked the quiet ones. The bookcase were pulled down and the desk tossed about, and all the quiet children killed. The victors poured out into the hallway is delighted, for the teacher had vanished and the school was theirs. Except hidden beneath the fallen bookcase, Cordy was alive, and she had discovered how to speak. What not story? It ends quickly and badly, I'm sure. Alright, so the controller is working. Yeah, there we go, just hit start. Alright, let's go to the controls again. So left stick is movement. The right stick is a... Okay, we use the X, A, B, and Y keys to shoot. So Q is our health. That's our bombs. And that's our roll. So I'm just going to see if I can restart here. Oh, now this does work. Okay, weird. Right, so that's our roll. Okay. It's a bit of a shame that I never got customizable controls for keyboard, controller. I think a lot of people will have played this with controller and probably had similar gripes, I would imagine. So yeah, sorry if I'm not like too amazed by everything that's going on. It's just that, you know, I have played one run of this. So I kind of know what to expect, but it has been a while, so... You know, don't expect me to win this on my very first run. Well, technically it's my second run, so... Again, don't expect too much there, but yeah, you know, it's just one of those games that fit, you know. Oh, jeez. I suppose I should be at least, or you should expect me to at least be semi-capable. Wow, words, right? Semi-capable in these, as I have played a numerous amount of these, like all the ones I mentioned at the beginning, I have played and at least have gotten somewhere in them. Alright. There's a lot going on in this room. So basically, Q is our health. As in the juice boxes. The erasers are bombs. And we do get active items, we just don't start with one. Come on, little wardrobe of, or desk of evilness. But I do like the atmosphere of this game. Oh, it's a mini-boss. Okay, cool. We do have to go after you still. There's a lot going on this one. Oh, many spiders. Get out of here. Oh, he's healing. I didn't know you heal. Let's see if we can go take out those guys. I didn't even see that one creep up. Jeez, come on. Alright, now we can focus on the desk itself. Cool. Alright, so this is basically like items you get, as far as I know. So like little passive bonuses that allow you to, you know, improve your stats, I guess. So plus 20% base movement speed. Why get out of the way when you can give up and curl up into a ball? Or we can get bonus, restore 2 health when you pick up an Edgewood Emeritus token, and plus 25 life. 2% health. So that's like 2 HP. But if you get plus 25, it's... Basically, recover damage or avoid it. I'm going to go with avoiding it. I think that may be an active item. Just need to figure out how to actually... Oh yeah, I remember I need to do actually need to do that on that. Plus 6% dodge. We think he would be happy to know of his lasting something. Whoever's playing right now is really good. Oh, thank you. Breaking the fourth wall, huh? Aww. Well, let's keep going. You have to be careful when we enter this room again. Ooh, it's our boss, and it's Frothy the Dragon. I think I fought this one, so... No, I didn't. I fought one that shot out ice, and this one does not seem to do that. Well, I'm just gonna have to sight read him, I guess. Nothing I haven't done before. He doesn't seem to be doing all too much. And he does telegraph his attacks pretty decently, which I do appreciate, by the way. It's never fun fighting something that can just hit you out of nowhere. I gotta say I'm digging the music, too. Come on, Frothy. Just look at the art style. Guy, he's just made up of junk. Well, that was a flawless. Beat Frothy the Dragon without taking damage. Yeah. Achievement unlocked playing with fire. I'm just too good at this game. You can tell. Anyway, as far as those tokens go, which we can't really see the amount of right now, it's pretty much what you expect from them. They are your currency. Currency which you can spend at vending machines that look quite interesting. So you can see now we are faster than these guys now, which we weren't when we started this. And there's a vending machine right now. Do we want to buy anything? So our juice boxes are still pretty much full. Chalk are full. What are these things? 12 kills in a row without rolling awards plus 20 resist. Gain thorn effect, damage to enemies on contacts. Well, we can't buy any of them, so how do we go back? Take me back out. There we go. Okay. And I guess that will be it for our first floor. Took a little bit of damage, but nothing too severe. As far as I know, the juice box are the only way of regaining your health. So basically, once you dip below the amount one of those heal, then... Is there really not a button for this? Oh, there we go. Pushing down a stick. Okay, cool. Alright, so here's where things get interesting. You get to choose your path. Usually it doesn't mean all too much, but the bottom paragraph is the important one, as it usually tells you something about the floor as well as the characteristics. Like Brog's cafeteria, wealthy, means you'd probably find a little bit more money there. I assume burning, not sure what that is. But they do regret to inform us that this floor is on fire, so I'm guessing fire enemies are a bit more of a thing. The mechanical claw marks to your left suggests a skirmish with one of the Edgewood Egalitarian dispensary device here. Survivors may have scooped up some tokens in the process. So we're gonna go with this one. I'm assuming the red diamond thing, which is 6 here and 4 here, defines difficulty. But again, I'm not sure on that. As I mentioned, I did one run of this and I really was paying attention to other things. So let's get going here. We have slimes. A classic enemy, I guess. See if you can cook them. Oh. Good. No. Oh, I pushed the button again. I did it again. Our actual shots do a lot more damage. Well, we may as well make use of the AoE when we can, right? There we go. Cool. So I'm not entirely sure. Destroyed him. I may have gone in the completely wrong direction for this. Open it. Increase credit gain by 300%. We have no idea why he did those things. What a weird student. So yeah, they are challenge rooms as well. As you can clearly see, because we just had one. We've got evil trash. The canny courtesan. I guess I could try the chalk there, but I'm generally not too good at using that. Usually I waste it because I hit the wrong button by accident. Yep, just did it again. And they float off to the wrong side. I don't know if you can actually quote-unquote aim those, but should have gone down quickly now that his lid got popped. And we get... what is that? It looks like a bell? Either that or a piece of shoulder armor. Ow. We'll pick it up. Again, we're still looking for an active item after all. Level up. Plus 10 base move speed. Tokens earn 20% interest at end of level. Or plus 20 damage. I think that's an easy decision. Oh my god. Alright, fire, come over here. I think it is trying to chase you down, so... Increase move and attack speed by 25%, but decrease light radius. It will teach him to write only nice, wholesome things. Okay. Now we get our juice box back that I more or less wasted, I guess. So yeah, this game was on my radar when it came out, but at that point the market was kind of flooded with games like this, and I was like, you know, I've done so many of these, I really don't think I need another. And now it's like, you know what, now would be a good time, you know, just a few short episodes on it, and I can claim that I've actually played that now. Because I did want to play this. Just that I didn't see it apt for the channel, and at the time, needless to say, it actually fits my channel well as far as the actual gameplay goes. Roguelikes are a bit of a favorite of mine. Oh. It's our boss, which is known as Candelabra of Longing. It's a bit hard to see where he is. Well, it's not hard to see where he is, but it's hard to see for us to see what he's doing. This fight would be a lot easier if it weren't for the spikes on the floor, I'll tell you that. You just kind of have to remember where the spikes are, I guess. Since there's not too many in the middle, we may as well just hold out here. You don't have to worry about the green flames he's spitting out. And I guess not touching him. There we go, one candle down. Candelabra of Longing. Press L to read. Why not? Candelabra of Longing. The Candelabra of Longing is a large chandelier that hangs above one of the main assembly halls. Students, among the recommendations of their peers, will sometimes scribble requests on slips of paper and toss them up to burn the candles. Rumor has it that the Lantern will grant these requests, but at some unknown cost to the supplicant. While the administrators claim that the practice is just one of the unique and harmless traditions that set Edgewood apart, naysayers point to the worrisome hand-like shapes in the flames and the way that the chain doesn't actually connect to anything on the ceiling. Well, that's the thing. Alright, let's get back. Are we done with this floor? It seems like we are. So let's grab a juice box. Let's grab another one. Alright. Yawned by the administrators. We got a B, so that's not too bad, I guess. 42 damage on the entire floor, ain't too bad. Alright, what do we got next? The Unmentionable Kitchens, which is gluttonous. The shrieks and yammering up ahead suggest that the inhabitants have discovered and pillaged one of Edgewood's secret juice box cabinets. That could be good for us. Many the dining halls of despondency, well stocked. A sign to your left reads, "For the convenience of our students, this floor houses multiple Edgewood's utilitarian dispensary devices." Okay. Also gluttonous. The shrieks and yammering up ahead. Yeah. So I'm not entirely sure what skull over dagger means. Threatening drawings on the landing above look rather recent as due to poorly spelled messages carved into the steps. Are those shards of bone scattered across the woods? No, surely not. Despite their reputation, we're sure that you will find that ones were gentle and generous hosts, provided they don't hear, see, or smell. Okay, so that's the enemy types, I would imagine. Well, let's go look for something new, I guess. So let's get the one from the juice box cabinets. And I wasted one of them. Ugh. I'm telling you, man, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Like, let me just tell you how it is. So, the left button is actually a juice box, which is shown as Q. Roll, which is shown on the UI bottom left, is actually the right button. Can you sort of start gathering why I think the layout could have been done better? Just throwing chairs up in the air. I throw my chairs up in the air sometimes. Right. Who remembers that song? Nobody? Alright, I'm moving on. Oh, hello, you are the mild philosopher. You are big. And what are you doing? You are pounding the ground with your unusually large fists and drawing me in as well. Oh, you can break the... Okay. You got quite the suction power on that attack, don't you? Just take care of these so I don't get accidentally sucked into one of their chair attacks. Jeez. Well, the Mind Philosopher is almost dead. We may as well finish him off. Should mean you were not dead. Oh my god. Good. F to pick up. Unuse converts next 3 text to flurry of paper. So I'm guessing that's going to be this button. Nope. There we go. Okay, so we can have shotgun bullets. Cool. Seems to work. It is on a cooldown, so I can appreciate that. It's not on a room basis. There we go. Survive for 10. It's not that I have much of a choice in the matter, do I? Ah, I thought I could sneak through. Okay, we got a juice box out of it. Ugh, are you really gonna keep the flames? Apparently you do, yeah. Alright. What the hell is that? Is that a chainsaw? Yeah, that's a chainsaw. Alrighty then. Oh, or matchsticks. Rolling produces flames. Yeah, it's a bundle of matchsticks. Okay, well, it kind of looked like a chainsaw, I guess. Now I have the power of fire all to myself. Seems to be doing a decent... Oh, I hit that button again. Stop! Why would the stick do something at the... Ugh. No. See, now I'm gonna get hit. I did it again. At least I'm getting juice boxes out of this. Are you the boss of this level? Cauldron of Yesterdayers. I see. This is gonna heal you, isn't it? You shall not heal. I didn't even see that knife. Okay, come on. Alright. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be in the middle of all this. The second help? Oh, you're like not even a proper boss, you're just mini-boss. Okay. Well, not a mini-boss, but like add-on. Here I thought everything was alright in the world. Nope. No heals for you. Cool. Cauldron of Yesterdayers. Well, we're not done here, so we'll move on. Level up. The Count of Monte Chalkto. Plus 10 damage. Offensive chalk attacks do double damage. Well, I've wasted my one chalk and it's gone anyway. Bonus plus 2 jukeboxes and juice box capacity. Being able to store more juice boxes could be handy. And we do get the 3. So you basically get 60 health or plus 10 damage per shot. This might have been grossly the wrong thing, but I'm still under the impression that health is something that really shouldn't be upgraded too much. At least not when you're starting to get good at the game. So preventing damage, I feel, is more important than recovering from said damage. And if you deal more damage, enemies have less chance to deal damage to you, right? That makes sense. Somewhere in this crazy world of ours. I like to think that it does. Alright, all we need to do next is check out the right here. It's a bit annoying that there's light in my screen. It's making it a bit difficult to see the left and the right. Yeah. Couldn't see that shadow. I guess I could turn my screen a bit. I'll do that when this room is over. Okay, let's rotate this a little bit. There we go. That is much better. Full on juice boxes, so I may as well use one if I know the correct button. There we go. Actually get yet another juice box. We actually get 2 of them. Well, we can't take them with, so we may as well use them to get to 100. The Weeping Plant, Bunsen Burner. Attacks may cause things to catch on fire. Dodging or resisting attack deals damage to all enemies. Huh. What do they mean by dodging an attack? Is a dodge roll a dodge, or is like dodging an entirely separate stat? Let's get the Bunsen Burner. Do I actually need to pick that up, or do I have that item now? Yeah, okay, got the item. Alright, so juice box. And now we can set stuff on fire. Woo! I took quite a bit of damage on this one. No style, no strategy, no skill, meets expectations. There we go. The Woundward Fortress. Circular head leads into the dormitory floor. Edgewood is his home as well as a school. While the accommodations may seem Spartan, each student has abundant space to rest and socialize. Much ado has been made about furniture rearranging itself in the night, thumps and hisses emanating from closets, spectral hands screaming across the floor, and so on. Such stories are a testament to the charming, though somewhat derivative imaginations of our students. Again, the only reason why I read this was because it apparently all merges into this one, which means this probably is important. The threatening drawings on the landing above look rather recent. We've read that already. A pair of huge feet has left deep indentations in the step. A note that someone has casually ripped the stone banister from its moorings. There is little doubt which classmate lives on this floor. I will figure that out on the next episode, indeed. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you're still enjoying the series. Feel free to show support by commenting, liking, and something you found already, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye everyone.